And then I get a message to say, can you come and see Mr. Packer tonight? This is Kerry. This is November 2015, I guess. Yeah, November 2015. So I said, yeah, but dipped off to the bathroom, as you can imagine, quite shortly thereafter, thinking, da-da-da. So I arrived down at Park Street to meet Mr. Packer, and John meets me, John Alexander, and he says, Pat, he said, Kerry doesn't know I've basically offered you the job and you've accepted it. So this is an interview. So don't let me down, please. So Kerry went to meet me and was part of the recruitment process as far as Kerry was concerned. But I'd already signed a bit of paper. So I said, yeah, that's fine, no problem. So the two of us wander up into Kerry's office, and this man who, obviously I'd seen on TV and seen on newsprint, was I could barely see his neck behind the table. Strange, and he was puffing away on a cigarette. Anyway, I come in the room, and next minute he comes up, and he just literally rose up out of this thing, and this man who was 6 foot odd just stood up. And he wasn't overly well. You could see that straight away. He shook my hand, told me to sit down. So I sat down opposite him, and John sat to my left. And we just started chatting, just talking about who am I and where did I grow up, and basically questions you're asking me. Bit of a history lesson. So we sat there for, I don't know, another 40 minutes chatting. And then out of nowhere, Kerry came up out of the chair again. And he was in front of me. His face was so close to me, but his elbows on the table. And he just had this tirade, just absolute vomit of swear words, which basically he was saying to me, Pat, if I offer you this role, do never steal from me, never do anything I don't know about or don't want you to do, yada, 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 yada. And there was not one thing in what he said that bothered me. So when he'd finished, I just looked at him and said, Kerry, I've got no issue with any of that. And he slid back down to the chair, and we sat there for another couple of hours chatting. And that's how I joined BBL.